baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Ducks and the Boston Red Sox. J.D. Martinez, one of the league's top power hitters, looks to gain ground in the home run race. Next. Nate Eovaldi will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy has a great mix of fastballs. He has a four-seamer that's straight that he'll ride up in the zone, and then he has the cutter, which breaks away. Two pitches that look the same, that have different angles and different breaks. And if he has a good cutter this afternoon, that makes his four-seam fastball up in the zone that much better.
So striding in, Lawrence Kohan watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all three categories.
It's so hard to win the triple crown: batting average, home runs, and RBIs. And speaking of RBIs, he only has a couple in his last 10 games.
First pitch, 4-0.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Hey! 0-2 is the count.
Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Lucas Kohan, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Into the box, Stephen Kohan, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The 1-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. The 2-1 home. Hit down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. ready with another 2-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. John Brown is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
And here's Jose Peraza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
So, guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half, they come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture inside, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Batting second. No left fielder.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
At the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. He's set, and the pitch. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Peraza on at first, nobody out. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Batting third, the designated hitter, J.D.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. And given his team's current standing, we're probably not going to be watching any champagne showers at the end of the year. But if he keeps up the home run pace, some individual hardware may be in order for him.
He's doing his best to make sure the fans keep tuning in. He's fighting for a home run title, and he's not giving any at-bats away. This is great observation, not only for the veterans in the clubhouse, but the young rookies on this roster to not give anything away at this level.
Runner goes. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. One out and a runner on second base. And that misses 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here comes the first pitch. Runners are at first and second with one away. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Two and one after the foul ball there.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Here's the 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Fouled off. Another try at 2-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here now is Rafael Devers. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Devers is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1. 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Three and one. Here it is. High in the air, deep down the left field line. A ball that's carrying. Into the corner, he makes the catch to end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Coming to the plate now, Oliver the Man comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Oliver the Man.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Swing and a miss for strike one. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Ball even at 2-2.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Stepping up now, Ben Whitney, and we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Look out, hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
That is it. The right fielder, Spencer, is to miss.
Into the box, Spencer, his dudeness. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bradley is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Alex Verdugo.
Here's the first pitch to him.
No, that's down.
The 1-0 home.
Outside, that's a ball.
Borderline pitch right there. but as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Pulled toward right center field. Kohan is in his tracks now, and he's got it for the first out.
Batting seven, the catcher, Christian.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
One ball, two strikes.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Too high, ball 3.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in to hit next it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, and he fouls this one off. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Stepping into the box, Michael Kohan. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And now a pitch on the way. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Now the 1-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. On the run is Verdugo. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Al Musina.
At the plate, Al Messina. He went deep in the contest last night. First delivery to him on the way. The windup and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bradley on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Dan Palmer.
Stepping in, Dan Palmer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And now pitch on the way. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
Bobby Dahlbeck.
Now here it comes. Fouled away. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate, Jose Peraza, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 8 home runs, 27 driven in. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. In there at the letters, 1-2 now.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Hit in the air out to right. His dudeness is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, no left fielder.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Kohan retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping up to the plate, Lawrence Kohan back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here's the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the fourth as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And you can see it's been a great year for him as he leads the AL in that category at this stage of the season. So now to the plate, Lucas Kohan. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0 home. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Runners on the move for second, and it's fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. Line drive, base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Stepping in now, Stephen Kohan, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 1 out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And my gracious, look at that comparison. Both guys into triple digits. That is some serious, serious gas. Digging in to try it again. Oliver, the man, he's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
The 2-1 home. Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swing and a line drive, but foul. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Verdugo is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ben Whitney.
Now in the box, Ben Whitney. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. He's set. The 0-1 hit to first. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case. Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The windup and the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Kohan is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. Through 4. Still tied, 0-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Spencer his dudeness. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind at the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Two and 2 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone into the monster seats. A solo shot here to left. 24 home runs for him on the season. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
At the plate now, Michael Kohan, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. So a full count now.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Standing in, Al Messina. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Liner towards second, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Into the box, Dan Homer, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Runners on first with 1 down. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. The 2-1 home is a fastball down below the knees.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
3-1. Full count now. And before the 3-2, a move to first. And he'll dive back in. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Lawrence.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Austin Bryce takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Austin Bryce.
Lawrence Kohan will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. So the base hit there plates their second run of the inning and brings us to our league leaderboard in terms of RBIs. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. To the plate now, Lucas Kohan. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fouled away. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
The 1-2. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Oh, and this deflects right off him. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. And that's a heck of a job to hold him in this single.
Digging in once again, Stephen Kohan. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First pitch on its way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 0-1 pitch.
Look out, 1-1.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Three runs already home here. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Ready with the payoff pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Bradley. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Oliver, the man.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Oliver, the man. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and two gone here in the fifth. First offering on its way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Popped him up. Vasquez moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and a couple of men left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Ducks lead it 3-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Settling in now, Alex Verdugo. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home.
2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. 3-1.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 3-1. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's in the dirt. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home is in there. A called strike 3. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So a runner on first with 1 out now. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. From the stretch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. The 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Jackie Bradley Jr. becomes out number 2 this inning. In now, Bobby Dahlbeck. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave one. They trail it here 3-0. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Ben Whitney.
Ben Whitney.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and that's in there for a strike. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled off.
Nope.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. The 1-2.
Nope. 2 balls. 2 strikes.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box now, Spencer his dudeness, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Nope.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. And the pitch. And he's able to fight this one off, foul to the right, and the count will hold at 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. This one's down to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
So digging in now, Michael Kohan. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
The 0-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up, throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Long Island is on top here, 3-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Peraza. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the sixth.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A ball and a strike.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
The 1-1 home. Fastball right back to the mound. There's one on to first, and they get them both.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
So base is empty now after the double play, and striding forward the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. Speared on the dive. He's out. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we'll have it for you next on MLB Network. Marcus Walden is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 64, Marcus Walden.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and set to go is the second baseman, Al Messina.
Al Messina.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's down.
The 1-0.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. Next will be the designated hitter, Dan Palmer. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Here now the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The bat of the
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw it where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Stepping in now, Lawrence Kohan will swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And it's gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. So his remarkable season continues as they pile on. It's now 6-0.
When you play with the big part of the field, it doesn't surprise me that you lead the league in home runs. That was an absolute bullet to dead center. What an impressive swing.
Darwin's and Hernandez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Darwin, Hernandez. Now batting.
At the plate, Lucas Kohan, as the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Hernandez has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
No outs, nobody on. Count still full, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time, and he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in, Stephen Kohan. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
A runner at first with no outs here. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, third baseman, Oliver, the man.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Oliver the man. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Back in standing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Still only one out in the inning. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there is any intent behind that.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
So striding forward now, Ben Whitney. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. So far this year against Southpaws, Whitney hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
Verdugo is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
The right fielder, number 13. Spencer is Dudnik.
At the plate, Spencer, his Dudeness. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch of the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
And he lays off, so it's full now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Kohan. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope, up there.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. As a look, now the pitch.
Oh, that's low.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1 home.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Coming to the plate again, Al Messina, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. First offering on its way. And that's dead center for strike one.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
The 0-1 pitch. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. Benintendi is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, please
But
join
4
for the
runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. The Ducks are out in front here, 7-0. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Standing in now, Rafael Devers. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he fouls this one off. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 3-2 the count for Rafael Devers.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And that's low, ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Now time called here as here comes the skipper from the third base dugout. And he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Alex Verdugo will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. From the stretch.
Ball, that's too high.
Banda has pitched just under 60 innings. And when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5, so he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately. And Verdugo goes in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Has a look, now the pitch. Runner at first here, 1 man out. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
The batter, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Ready for another shot now, Christian Vasquez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. 2 out with the man at first. Behind 0-2 now. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed, strike 3. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Heath Hembree enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Dan Palmer. He singled his last time up.
Dan Palmer.
He's set. Here it comes. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Hembree was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Lawrence Kohan, lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 1 for 5. He's ready. Here's the first offering. At the knees, strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Here's the 1-1 delivery. The ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2.
3-2.
Lucas Kohan will be next. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Drilled to the right side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
0-1 the count. Runners on first with 1 down. Pulled toward right center field. Bradley is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, catcher, Stephen Kohan.
Digging in now, Stephen Kohan. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Slider laid off for a ball. Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. A runner on first with 2 away. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Has a look. Now the pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. No hits to this point.
The center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Hit softly on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman, Bobby Dalbec.
In now, Bobby Dalbec. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball 1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Is looked at for ball number 2. Count remains 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook.
Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
To the plate now, Jose Peraza. As he will take strike one on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Called strike 0-2.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one.
Helpful. Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Matt Barnes comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Oliver the Man. First offering on its way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Now the pitch.
That's ball 3.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So coming to the plate, Ben Whitney. First pitch of the at-bat. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Nobody out, runner on first. Breaking balls in there that time. 1-1.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Here's a look over to first, but the runner's back easily. The 2-1. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Fouled away. One and two now as this catches the outer half.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Ready on 1 and 2. And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. Ready now for another chance. Michael Kohan. First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0. First and second now, 1 man out. One-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
In the dirt. Throw over to third here, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Second and third here, 1 man out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Verdugo waits on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate. Stepping in, Al Messina. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. Men on third with 2 down. Popped up. Dahlbeck just to the right of the mound. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. 1 more shot coming up. Will go to the bottom of the 9th. Long Island is on top 8-0. Digging in, Andrew Benintendi starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
In there for strike 1.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Nope.
1-1.
1-1.
And now a pitch on the way. Oh, and look what I found out there on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Striding forward now is the DH, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Into the box, Xander Bogaerts. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the pitch.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. The 1-2 to the left side, but it's well fouled.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Here's another 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Ready with the 2-2. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. The 2-2 pitch.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
8-0 the final today. Long Island win for a 108th time, most in the division. John Brown wins his 17th game of the season as he goes 6+, allowing only a single base hit. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Red Sox, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Our Fenway Park paid attendance this afternoon, 37,755. we'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely.